If you're an online business owner in e-com, service space, or even an agency owner, and you're looking to hit consistent 7 figures, listen up. We will help you implement proven customer acquisition and content AI systems so you can reduce customer acquisition cost, increase average order value, build predictable revenue growth, and become an industry leader in your space. Customer acquisition and content AI systems that have generated more than $550 million in client revenue, or $500 million in client revenue over the last 5 years. And over the next few minutes, I'm going to be explaining to you why you keep getting burned by agencies, why your customer acquisition cost has completely skyrocketed over the last few months, maybe a year, why you don't understand how to break the scaling plateau where your business is right now, why your ROAS is declining, and why we want to help you. And everything I've just mentioned up until now really sucks, because you're probably one of the business owners that, you have an amazing product, your customers love your brand, you're a lot better than the Amazon resellers out there. You know what it's like when Facebook ads were actually profitable back in the day during COVID. There's a lot of brands that completely skyrocketed during that period because Facebook ads were so profitable. Now you're in the age of a marketing agency saturation, because there's thousands and thousands of marketing agencies out there that are pitching you on a daily basis, that are sending you DMs, that are sending you emails, trying to force their way to work with you. Over the last couple of years, we've seen the likes of Iman Gaji, Grant Cardone, Ty Lopez, all of these gurus. They found a way to sell courses to young people, of teaching them how to start their own marketing agency. But really and truly, all that they've done is they've just taught young people how to sell a service, not how to actually get results, which has then led us to the age of market saturation within the marketing agency space. Now, this is the exact reason why you're pouring ad budget and agency fee money down the drain, because at the end of the day, you're just another retainer to your agency or to them. Their main focus, and I'm talking in terms of the agency that you're currently working with right now or that you have worked with in the past, is their own agency hitting 6 figures rather than their clients, i.e. you, hitting 7 or 8 figures, which is absolutely crazy to me, because their entire concept of growth is focused on them hitting numbers, not you hitting numbers. So let me know if any of these sound familiar, right? At the moment, you have weekly calls solely about ads and ROAS. They don't talk to you about absolutely anything else in terms of looking at your Shopify metrics, what is really going on in the business, to be able to try and solve other problems and other bottlenecks. You have inconsistent reporting, and when it's convenient, conveniently during a good period or a good period during a month, they'll be like, hey, can we jump on a call? Reporting is, it is very uncommon. And they take zero interest in understanding the brand. That is the main thing that I'm going to point out of all of these familiarities that you're probably facing. The fact that most agency owners will trick you into thinking that they're going to provide the best service ever. And once you come in, they have no clue what it is that they're doing. They don't create great content that sells for you and your brand, or they don't create any content whatsoever, which means that, all they're doing is just pressing some buttons on an ad account. They don't create great content that sells or any for you whatsoever. In today's day and age, as a marketing agency, you need to be able to have an extension of a marketing arm that not only understands your brand, but also helps you go through all the marketing fundamentals of creating content, of running ads, of understanding how to scale, of understanding Shopify metrics for you to basically scale your brand. And lastly, they don't tell you on your end what you need to be doing for you to be able to scale. These inexperienced marketers that basically, like I said, were sold a course on how to actually sell a service, but no real experience or understanding of what they need to do once you guys come on as a client, basically, to them. Think back to every agency that you've worked with, and you probably can't count on one hand the amount of successful relationships and business relationships that you've built with any of the agency owners or any of the agency teams. On our side, we understand that the more we learn about your brand, the more personalized scaling we can give you, which then equals more sales. If you have an extension of a marketing arm that understands your brand, can give you personalized feedback and help and suggestions and guidance and strategic information for you to be able to then go and act, and speed to execution, you will then get more sales. After helping 5 brands go from 6 figures to 7-figure months, after generating over $500 million in client and brand revenue, after creating more than 5,000 ad creators for all of our clients that we have, I've now used the experience that I have as a marketer and created an AI holistic streamlined marketing system that focuses on helping you build an unstoppable brand in its entirety in the shortest time possible. This brand personalized acquisition, retention, and marketing system is helping most of our brands attract up to 20 new loyal customers on a daily basis through paid and organic. And I will help you understand exactly how we're doing this. We educate on what you need to be doing within your business for you to be able to scale, and understand what you need to be doing for you to scale. Most brand owners started off their business because of a passion project, and they got to the point where they're hitting a plateau and they don't really know what they need to do for them to be able to scale. You learn from over 70 successful brand scaling experiences over the last 5 years, which is what we've accomplished up until now. We create for you unlimited, yes, I literally mean unlimited amounts of content and creative for your brand, meaning we can non-stop test to find winning ads to use to scale your brand. When I mean unlimited, I mean unlimited because we use an AI to be able to do so, which means the sustainable brand funnel, which is what I call the system that we build, thrives in today's market saturation. It's the easiest, most sustainable and long-term method to achieve consistent 7-figure months, simply because you're using a tool that isn't being used by many brands at the moment, which is AI. You are ahead of the curve because we make sure that you're using every tool necessary for you to be able to be efficient, have speed to execution, and get results. My team and I, just in case you're wondering, what we'll do when you come in is we will run your ads for you with our new AI modeled customer acquisition system. We give you our AI-driven unlimited creative idea system for your brand's ads and organic. We educate you and work with you on what you need to do to hit 7 figures consistently. So aside from us running your ads and creating unlimited amounts of content for your paid and organic, we also then basically tell you, in the same way you hold us accountable for our work, we hold you accountable for everything that you need to be doing within the business for you to be able to scale. You have 24/7 access to a highly efficient team of scaling experts in the business side. We create UGC videos using either real or AI creators depending on what fits your brand. You have internal business system audits for email marketing, for Shopify Supermetrics, and everything else that you need to know to scale your brand. We speak with you and your team on a weekly basis about what you need to be doing to scale. And finally, we also help you understand how you can get accurate reporting on your ads. We are essentially part of the age of experienced marketing agencies that know how to scale brand. Now, the reason why I've crossed out new in this particular slide is because from all the way back from 1960s up until I would say 2021, marketing was very focused around the creative and, what people resonate with, looking at consumer psychology and understanding those stages of awareness of the consumer of a brand, basically. However, the market is now shifting back towards that, which is why it's not a new age. It's just the common way of working with marketing agencies, with experienced marketing agencies that know how to scale brands. And this particular system that I'm talking about right now has exploded our clients' revenue by 40% on average year on year. I'm going to show you some results later on. But it skyrocketed metrics like AOV, so average order value, lifetime value, conversion rate, return on customer rate, return on ad spend, which is actually a very, very bad metric to look at, as you can see here. More importantly, we've lowered customer acquisition costs for all of the brands that have come in and use the system that we have. You're already paying or have paid big money to agencies that do nothing for you and your brand. They literally do nothing apart from press some buttons on an ad account and give you a call on a weekly basis or every 2 weeks or every month. We are not an agency that you hire and you put in a corner to press some buttons on an account and have a call every 2 to 4 weeks that I've just said. We've already done this for over 70 other brands over the last 5 years. I personally build relationships with all of our clients to understand them and their brands. Most agencies that you work with, you have a hierarchy of a CEO and then a salesperson and then an ad account manager and then client success manager. That is not how we work. We work with a limited amount of clients because I myself as the CEO and the most experienced marketer within the business and the agency build relationships with all of our clients. I am on the calls every week with all of our brands to help them strategize aside from the ads and what they need to be doing. Now, my mission is to help you build a brand, not a business, a brand, an unstoppable brand. And that is what we do here at August Marketing. Our aim isn't for you to build a Facebook ad business or a business focused on acquisition or just retention. Our aim is to help you understand how you can build an unstoppable brand that takes over the market with brands like Nude Project, brands like Represent, brands like Opoly. That is the type of brands we are here to basically look after and help scale. Now, here are a few testimonials that I have over on YouTube where we've scaled a few brands. Like, for example, Nathan, who's basically done, we help basically get 7 figures in e-commerce. Sophie, who went from 0 to 5x ROAS on Facebook ads. Catherine, who 10x her Shopify store after working with us. And Mariana, who hit multiple 6 figures from Facebook ads on Facebook, basically, and on Shopify. And here are a few examples of a few brands this year. As you can see here, year to date, 7 million. They are up 50% compared to last year. This brand also doing about 1.8 million year to date, and they are up 23%. And this is all down to the systems and the AI systems that we managed to implement for these brands. So why work with us instead of any current agency or any other agency that you have, right? I guess you're probably asking that. The reason why you should is because we as an agency on our brand personalized SBF systems work entirely on data and AI. There is absolutely no guesswork. Everything is data centric and data focused. And like the mathematician Clive Humby said, in today's day, data is the new oil. Now, in today's day, attention is the new currency. Attention is now more than ever is the most valuable currency. And you as a brand need to understand how to get attention from consumers and how to get it in a cheap way. Now, you as a brand owner need to be able to understand how you can use your personal brand for you to be able to build on the brand as well. Now, it's more important than ever to just not hire an agency, but work with a marketing extension of your brand, which is what I've kind of been saying. You need to work with an agency that learns the ins and outs of your brand and then create a personalized acquisition and content system using AI to help you get new customers and teach you how to make your old ones buy again and again. That's the retention side. So you need to work with an agency that then uses the data that basically we gather when we set up the systems we get from the customers and the sales to help you create unlimited amounts of content and ads as a system to get you new weekly creatives made from market and competitor research. So essentially, we build a system in place for your business for acquisition and retention. Once that starts to work, the data that it pulls and it grabs, we then use to then start making more decisions and start making more content to be able to scale you. You need to work with an agency that creates UGC, user generated content, all the way from the hooks, the scripts to sourcing the creators, because we have a pool of over 1,000 creators and influencers, and editing the actual content to get up to 5 iterations per creator and UGC videos from that one creator. You need to work with an agency that identifies your business bottlenecks and problems by analyzing your Shopify dashboard and working with you to solve the bottlenecks that will allow you to hit 7-figure months. Speed to execution is key. What we try and do is we help our brands understand where their problems and their bottlenecks is in their business that they need to go away and solve that isn't creative and ad focused. Problems that increase in conversion rate, problems like stock management. These type of things is everything that you need to be able to know and understand and get from the experience that we have. We know and understand how to scale absolutely any brand based on the bottlenecks that we're able to decipher from the data that we bring in based on where you currently are as a business and your bottleneck. 99% of agencies out there cannot say that. There's brands like Skims, Gymshark, Represent, Aloe, House of CB, most of these big brands that you have here. This is the way they're working with marketing agencies at the moment. If obviously they don't have an in-house marketing, and even then it's the same type of systems that these big brands are building and using right now to be able to hit 8 figures and 9 figures in some of these brands. Now, while the acquisition systems are easy to manage, as long as we get consistent creative on a weekly basis, it isn't easy to set up. Those who don't take advantage of the AI-focused system using Meta's AI right now, centered around billions of data points, will quickly fall behind those who do. So you need to be ahead of the curve, like I said. And really and truly, I have a last question for you before we continue. So do you have the time, money, and patience to continue working with inexperienced agencies, probably like the one you're currently working with right now? And what if my team and I helped you install our personalized acquisition and content systems in your business without any wasted time? On average, our clients will launch their acquisition systems within 3 days of us talking for the first time. And we're not going to come in and change everything you're doing. Our main thing is we will identify what's working and what's not and simply mold the SBF system to your brand. And who better to help you than a team that's consistently scaled brands over the last 5 years, year on year? My 7-figure team and I will help you install an acquisition system, get it producing new customers, which means more sales, create unlimited content for your paid and organic, and teach you also what you need to be doing and how to then retain those customers over and over again, paving the way for your business to hit consistent 7 figures. And let me reiterate to you again, my team and I will run your ads with our new AI modeled customer acquisition system, give you our own AI-driven unlimited creative ideas system that we use in-house as well for all of our brands, for your brand's paid and organic. We will educate you and work with you on what you need to do to hit 7 figures consistently. You will have 24/7 access to a highly efficient team of scaling experts in e-commerce and business as a whole. We create UGC videos using either real or AI creators, depending on what actually fits your brand. You will get an internal business system audit for email marketing, Shopify metrics, and everything else that your brand needs. We will speak with you and your team on a weekly basis about what you need to be doing to scale and hold you accountable for what you need to be doing the same way you hold us accountable. We help you understand what you need to be doing to get accurate reporting on your ads as well. So the only thing you need to do to be able to just have a chat with us and myself personally, not a salesperson, like I said, I'm very involved in the agency, is go below and book a roadmap call with me personally. We'll audit your current marketing processes based on the conversations, the questions that we ask you. We identify your business bottlenecks on the call to growth, and we show you how we'd install the sustainable brand funnel in your business. I'm happy to show you more testimonials of most of the brands that are currently running the systems that we build for them. We have tons of testimonials on our YouTube channel that you can check out. So if you're ready to generate up to 20 new customers a day and reach consistent 7 figures, go below this video and book a roadmap call with myself.